Large and growing companies often struggle with business license compliance. The rules are convoluted, the tasks are repetitive, and minor mistakes can result in large penalties. But it doesn't have to be that way. Avalara License Management is a software solution designed to address these unnecessary headaches. To understand how, we're going to walk through common tasks associated with managing a business license portfolio. Avalara's central dashboard is where data is automatically compiled and sorted. Log in anytime to check how many license filings are in progress, how many need immediate attention, and a lot more. From here, it's easy to do a deep dive into the details of any particular license. For instance, one whose expiration date is fast approaching according to the calendar widget. The filing steps timeline is how you manage the renewal process for a license, and it's easy to keep track of where you and your colleagues are in that process. As you can see, this license renewal process only got as far as filling in some forms. The good news is that Avalara License Management makes manually filling in forms much easier, since it tracks information about licenses and automatically feeds you data. Now that the last form is complete, it's easy to generate a check request, thereby bringing your accounts payable department seamlessly into the filing process. Let's talk more about this filing steps timeline, because it's where much of our business license work gets done. Avalara License Management comes pre-packaged with default workflow steps. If we suddenly get instruction that we need to add a new step, such as controller approval, we can do that too, thereby making sure the system adapts to our use case and not vice versa. That was an active license, but what about licenses that you don't already have in your portfolio? Let's go to the Research tab and do a simple search for a convenience store in Miramar, Florida. Click the search button, and we have a list of business licenses, permits, and tax registrations that Miramar, Florida requires of the business, complete with the required forms. It turns out that both the county and the city issue municipal business licenses, something which even many professionals may not know. It looks like our portfolio lacks the county business license. Let's select it and add that license right away to the portfolio so that we can kick off the license acquisition workflow. Let's assign it to a coworker so she knows that we need to move this along the timeline before an inspector levies a fine, or worse. The license is now in our portfolio. Its status is pending. It's already part of our calendar, part of our proactive alert system, and part of our company's workflow. So, did we cover it all? Hardly. We've only scratched the surface of how Avalara License Management turns chaotic business license challenges into manageable compliance workflows. You can find out a lot more valuable information at www.avalara.com.